So we're about to head up to my mom's house for the weekend, but I just wanted to show you guys real quick where I'm at right now with the cabinets. So I got the first layer of paint on all of the cabinet shell, I don't know what that word is, on all of the cabinet parts. Kids are home for the summer. Let me just finish real quick, okay? Call these right here. The cabinet what? Like the... Alright, hold on a second. So I painted...
Frame?
Yes, that's it. So I put my first coat of paint on the cabinet frames. I just couldn't figure out the word. So I put the primer on everything, and then I did the first coat of paint on the frames. Thank you, Maverick. But I did run into a little problem, and I will show you where that is. So right here on this frame, I'm not sure if you can see it. If I go really close, there you go. You can see it there. You can see that there's a bunch of like little hairs that got into this one right here, and they dried in the primer. And so when I went to go put the first coat of paint on, there was a bunch of little hairs and fuzzies and dusts and stuff. And then also right here, I had like a little dripping right there. So what I'm gonna do on any of the cabinets that have little problems like this is I'm gonna do a sanding and get all this down, which is really kind of annoying, but it has to be done because this looks really bad. I mean, I'm super close to it right now. As you can see, if I zoom out, you can't see it very much. But I want these to look perfect, and this to me is not perfection. So what I think happened is while it was drying, because my mom was here for the weekend, I just let it dry, and everyone was in the kitchen, and there's dust and dirt that... Maverick, seriously, stop. There's dust and dirt that got kicked up, and it just stuck to the primer while it was drying. And the primer is so sticky, and it took so long to dry. So I don't think it'll be as bad with the regular paint, but now I'm just gonna have to do a quick sanding and fix that. And any other parts that I see that have a mistake on it, like here, you can see like little drippings and stuff where I don't think it looks perfect. So let me show you guys what it looks like real quick. So this is what our kitchen looks like with one coat of white paint on it. Now remember, the doors are all off still except for a couple of the drawers here because we actually have to use them. But I don't know about you guys, I can tell a huge difference in my kitchen. I mean, let me turn off the lights real quick. This is what it looks like, and it's just light. It's like light and bright. Before, when I would turn off the lights, everything in this room would be dark. Shh. Everything in this room would be like dark and brown and orange and yucky. So I just cannot believe the difference in my kitchen now. I love it so much. So if you go over here, you can see the difference between that other part and this one. Right here, every single part of it is like nice and smooth. And there's no imperfections on this part. I'm going as close as I can to it, actually. You can't see any imperfections. I don't know what happened to that other one, except for the fact that I think because it's a lower cabinet, I think that just dust got kicked up on it. Here's another one. This is my other side. There's no problem. Everything is smooth. Another one up here. Everything is smooth. But the bottom ones down here, like, you can totally see the difference. It's like bumpy and scratchy. So besides like a couple of little problems I ran into, it hasn't been that hard. You know, it's just tedious work. It's just a lot of work, especially since I have the kids home for the summer and we're so busy. Like today I'm running up to my mom, so it's not like I'm gonna be here all weekend. Once again, the painting is gonna have to wait until I get back till Monday. And then it's like, the kids don't wanna sit here all day and watch me paint, so I have to take them out. So this thing that could be a weekend job is gonna turn out to be a couple weeks, which I don't really mind, I guess, too bad, but you know, it should go a lot faster. But besides that, the only problems I ran into were a couple of the bottom ones getting like dust kicked up on it. Other than that, so far, so good. I love it. I love the white. My kitchen looks so much better. And I will start on the next step as soon as I get home on Monday, and we will go from there. Once I get back on Monday, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna do some light sanding on a couple of the frames, and then I'm gonna do one more coat on the frames, And while they're drying, I'm gonna move on to the doors. Let me know if you guys have ever done this before and you guys have any tips or suggestions for me, especially for the dust that is on the bottom. Besides that, yeah, I will film on Monday and I will show you guys the next step of our new white kitchen. Talk to you guys later. Bye. So right now I am at the